Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home. Today on Oil Spill Watch, we're diving into a shocking story from the Solomon Islands, where thousands of tons of oil have been spilled into Kangava Bay, devastating the environment and the local community. Imagine waking up one morning to find your island, your home, covered in a toxic mess that's been left by human carelessness. That's what happened to the people of Lugu Ward in Rennell, where an oil spill caused severe environmental pollution to the sea and land in 2019. The ship responsible for the spill was the MV Solomon Trader, owned by Asia Pacific Investment Development Ltd, or APID for short. But it wasn't just one company that's being held accountable. Also in question is the Korea Protection and Indemnity Club, or KP&i, which is supposed to be providing compensation to those affected. The environmental damage assessment revealed significant ecological impacts and economic losses of up to $304 million. That's a staggering amount that's been put on the line due to negligence and lack of oversight from these companies. But what really stands out here is that this isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a larger pattern of exploitation and pollution in the Solomon Islands. The islands are already facing pressures from logging, mining, and invasive species, making them vulnerable to ecological disasters like this one. The situation has been likened to ground zero by several local leaders. And we can see why. Over 10,000 square meters of reef were directly destroyed in the oil spill alone. That's not just a loss for the environment. It's also a threat to the livelihoods of people who depend on those reefs. We're now seeing the full weight of this disaster hit home as the landowners prepare to formalize an agreement with Oil Spill Watch and other international lawyers to take on kp&i. If negotiations fail, they're planning to file a case in the High Court against not just the insurer, but also Asia Pacific Investment Development, Ltd, and Bintan Mining Solomon Islands. The stakes are high here. We're talking billions of dollars at stake. And it's not just about money. This is also about holding companies accountable for their actions. By submitting a multi-million-dollar claim to kp&i, the Attorney General has shown that there will be consequences for those responsible. But what they need now is action and swift justice for those affected by this disaster. This is what Oil Spill Watch is all about, shining a light on the darkest corners of environmental degradation, holding companies accountable for their actions, and giving a voice to those who've been silenced. If you're watching from home, you might be wondering how your oil affects the world. The truth is, it does. And as consumers, we need to make conscious choices about where our money goes. So what can you do? You can start by demanding change from corporations that don't prioritize environmental responsibility over profits. You can support organizations like Oil Spill Watch, who are fighting for justice and accountability in the face of disaster. The fight is far from over. But with people like you standing up for the planet, there's hope, and we'll be here to bring you updates on this case as it unfolds.